Yeah, that's great. Sounds good.
My daughter I will take her to Canada.
How far is Springdale? Sorry, I don't know the area.
Like 20 minutes.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I appreciate you grabbing me. What's your name, by the way?
My name is Justin.
Justin? Trevor. Nice to meet you. Have you ever picked someone up hitchhiking before?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
I pick up people when
Okay.
I need.
Yeah.
So I usually drop them and bring them, like some of them somewhere.
Yeah. Have you had any interesting experiences with that? Weird people? Or has it been positive? People you pick up, are they nice?
Huh?
The people that you pick up hitchhiking, are they nice people? Weird
Yeah.
people? Yeah? Nice.
Everybody nice, some people.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I travel based off of people seeing a stranger on the side of the road and just out of their own generosity picking me up. They don't know me. I'm a stranger to them, but they like you. They just pick me up. It's very generous of those people.
So when are you going back to Canada?
The goal is to hitchhike through every U.S. state, except for the ones where it's illegal.
But you're from Canada, right?
Yeah. I'm from British Columbia, Canada, West Coast. And I've been through, on this trip, 13 states. So we started on the West Coast.
Been doing that?
Sorry?
Doing that?
Yeah, doing this, yeah. This is Hitchhiking America, day 36. Day 36. We've been doing it just over a month. And we've been to 13 states.
You don't have family?
I do. I got mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad, 2 stepsisters,
You
2
have
stepbrothers. No kids. No kids. I wouldn't be doing this if I had kids. Because then I'd be responsible for those kids. And I don't think this would be a responsible thing to be doing if I had children.
Do you have your wife there or girlfriend in Canada?
No. I've tried to travel with a girlfriend and stuff before. It doesn't work. Long distance and traveling like this doesn't work that well. And you have a wife?
Uh-huh.
And you're picking up your daughter right now? One daughter or one kid or more?
4.
4! Full family. What ages are they?
Huh?
How old are they?
My oldest one is 9.
9.
And the second one is 8. No, I mean, my oldest one is 10. My second one is, she just turned 9 on the Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's just 2 days ago.
The second one boy, third one boy is 7 years old.
Okay.
And the very little one is 6 years old.
Okay. Well, you had them pretty quick. You had 10, 9, 7, 6.
No more.
You're done? That's a full household.
Like a handful. 3 girls, 1 boy. That's enough.
Yeah.
So what you do after do you work for that?
The goal of this trip was to show people what hitchhiking is like, but with how this live stream has gone, people have started to donate, subscribe, which does benefit me financially. And at this point, this traveling like this has become sustainable in that I don't lose money every day. I kind of on average break even, which means I can continue to travel essentially indefinitely.
So it's buying your ticket.
The viewers, yeah, pretty much support me. Thank you, everyone.
Somebody support.
Well, you guys support me, so they can hear me talking, and I can quickly try and show you. So this is all the stuff they're writing, so I can see what they're writing and talking to me.
From Canada, right? Or
Everywhere. A lot of my viewership's from the United States, but Canada, all around Europe, Asia, Australia.
So how many countries you travel doing that?
With the live stream, just the United States. Just me hitchhiking by myself, no camera, 25 countries. Yeah.
So you go to the other countries?
Yeah, back in 2015, I hitchhiked through 23 countries on a previous trip. Last fall I hitchhiked through Australia. Yeah, I go on lots of different trips. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Maybe you should go to my island and doing that.
Go to where?
Go to my island and doing that.
Sorry, the location one more time.
I said you should go to my island.
Mahilan?
My island. I'm from the Highland.
The Highland?
I'm from Marshall Island.
Marshall Island. Oh, okay.
So I said you should travel there and
Oh, yeah?
doing that.
That would be interesting. There's very few places I wouldn't want to go to, so I'd like to go there. But yeah, so few people are just telling me where they're from. Just out of curiosity. We got Sweden, West Virginia, Denmark, Florida, Netherlands, Norway, Slovenia. It's quite a European crowd right now because it's just after dinner time in Europe, depending on where you are in Europe. So a lot of people from Europe are watching, California, New York, Northern California, France. Yeah, so we've got an international audience, and I think it's really cool that I can be here in Arkansas hitchhiking as a Canadian, and these people watching can see me live from wherever they are in the world. They can see me live hitchhiking, talk to me, I can talk back to them. I think that's pretty cool that technology has provided the possibility to do that. And Germany, yeah. All over the place. Do you mind if I turn on the vent a little bit? Thank you. You're in Saudi Arabia, Mr. Faisal? That's cool. Oh. People keep mentioning their place and wanting me to tell you, so we've got someone from the Netherlands too. Dutch. That's cool. Yeah. So you're picking up your daughter right now from school? And
You got a dentist appointment
oh, dentist, okay.
for a few minutes to walk, so I gotta figure out it.
Yeah.
I'll bring you somewhere close to Bayville so you can stand by the road and find
Okay.
other right.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you. And have you ever hitchhiked yourself? Have you been in my position, like standing on the side of the road with your thumb out? No. No. Would you ever? No?
Maybe one day, but
One day?
I never tried that.
Yeah.
So how long you gonna be here? How long you gonna be here?
In Arkansas or
Arkansas?
just a couple days. I move pretty quickly. I like the process of hitchhiking, so
So
being
you're
in
going
another,
back to Canada again?
not for probably at least another 2 months.
Oh, so where are you gonna go after here?
Texas, then Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida.
So you're gonna flow? Right.
I'll hitchhike home. I think based off of the route where I want to hit every country or every state rather. I'll kind of end up weaving through the Midwest here, going to the southeast coast, then up the eastern seaboard, and then kind of working my way up
So
along
you're
the
gonna,
northern states.
how do you gonna go there? You gonna ride on the car or?
Yeah, all that's going to be hitchhiking.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you have car to travel there? Or?
No, it's all on the road, standing, thumb out, hitchhiking.
To Texas?
Sorry?
How do you gonna find the ride to Texas?
How you picked me up?
No.
No,
How do you
no,
gonna
exactly.
get in Texas? How do you gonna go to Texas?
Well, I'm going to hitchhike there.
You gonna flow on the plane or
Hitchhike.
like this to Texas?
Yeah. I've hitchhiked through or on this trip, Washington, Oregon, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, Kansas, Oklahoma, and now Arkansas. So that's all hitchhiking.
You already
Yeah.
Oh my god. Doing that?
Doing
and
that.
ride the ride?
This is your ride number 72 on the trip or something? So, what number are we at? I guess 70 something.
But you cannot find a rental car and get it?
The whole point of this trip is to show people what hitchhiking is like. Hitchhiking, all hitchhiking.
Oh.
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's fun to me. I know that's strange. I know that's strange, but I enjoy it.
It's kind of hard, man.
I get around fairly quickly. Like I don't have to wait too long to find rides. I try to present myself in a way where I look clean and someone you might want to sit next to in your car. Because hitchhiking is the amount of time you wait on average is based upon kind of how you present yourself. So I try to look clean and presentable. Is that the radio or is that your own music?
Yeah.
Oh, total rides 75. 75 rides. 76 rides. Right.
So we're gonna go to Texas,
Yep.
Louisiana.
Yep. And then through the southern parts, I think it's Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. And then up the eastern seaboard, all the way up to Maine. Yeah.
So you're gonna spend time, couple of months here? in
Yeah.
the States?
Yeah, I've already been here for 36 days. So just over a month, and I've probably got at least 2 more months to go.
Really?
Yeah. I've only done 13 states. I've got like 30 plus to go. 35 states to go.
Doing that?
Doing
Up
that,
on
yeah.
The, on
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. We've just gotten started, kind of. We're like a third way in. Metaphysicist, thank you for the $1 donation. Awesome string, bro. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you for the support.
Oh, and people support like whatever they want.
Yeah, like some guy just gave me $1. Just a nice
He's
person.
from here?
I don't know where he's from, but his username is Metaphysicist. So that's what he goes by on this live streaming platform.
Oh, so the money come through your card, right?
So that would be donated, or like, do you know what PayPal is?
PayPal, yeah.
That just ends up in my PayPal account.
You mean every day people do the PayPal, right?
Yeah, they'll give me a little bit of money on PayPal, or they'll donate money through the platform Twitch TV itself. Different forms of way to support. There's different ways to support the streamer. PayPal donations is one of them. Yeah. So this is, what town are we in now?
Tiny town.
Tiny town? Oh, it's actually I thought you said Tiny Town, but it's Taunty Town.
Tiny town.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trouble you at Pilot. Pilot, it more people come through.
Okay,
Pilot, and you can find the.
perfect. Appreciate that.
But you're from Canada, right?
Yeah.
How many hours fly from Canada to US?
How many hours on a flight? From here to Canada, or from, because like we share a
From
border?
here to Canada.
The flight would probably be 5 hours.
Really?
Probably. Oh wait. Well, it depends. If we're going straight up to Canada, it would only probably be a couple hours.
Canada,
I'm thinking to my home.
Wisconsin, right? And
Yeah. Well, we have that. All the Washington shares a border with Canada. Montana and Idaho share a border with Canada. I think Wisconsin does too. Michigan.
Close to Canada, Washington, right?
Yeah. That's where I'm from. I was thinking a flight to where I'm from in Canada, near Washington State. I think it would be a 5-hour flight. But if we went straight north, what would that be, like a 3-hour flight? I don't know. Oh. I am DT. Thank you for the $10 donation. Tiny Town Hype. That is hype. And he hate me. Thanks for the 100 bits. Gotta run, but we'll check back later. Thank you for the support, everyone. Appreciate it. Are there supposed to be storms here this afternoon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
There you go.
Perfect. I appreciate you grabbing me. Now,
Hello? Iyo what? Tatanong ko nga naman. Ano follow me?
I'm gonna try and get a picture.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, can I, what I try to do on this trip is I try to get a picture with every different person that picks me up. Would you mind getting a picture with me? Camera?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. You want me to use your phone and take a picture of you?
Yeah, like this.
Oh.
Like this. Awesome. Thank you.
So much.
Alright. Just grab my bag. Alright. See ya. Have a great day. Alright. Let's go over here and get my bearings, and then we'll see where I need to go. Nice guy. It took a while to get across the point of what I was doing. There's a Burger King right here. I think I need no, I've got plenty of liquid on me. I'm just gonna sit over here for a second. I thought he was gonna take me down to Fayetteville to a pilot, but we're still on the northern highway. I have to see where I'm at and where I have to go. Alright, let's watch me squat for a little bit. You look in need of water. Here in Arkansas, their water's blue. 2 Whoppers and put 2 Snickers inside them? Now that would be satisfying. Got that double Snickers satisfied, plus a Whopper. I know you can see the fuzzy mic cover in the frame. I know. It's almost a feature of the stream. My wide angle lenses are just a little bit too wide. It's not Windex, is it? Don't judge me. If I like Windex, then I'm going to drink Windex, and you can't stop me. You're not my mom. Do you most time sleep at motel, hotel, or where do you usually get to sleep? I sleep in a tent in my bag. I have a one-man tent. It's a Marmot Tungsten 1P. It's a nice neutral green color. That's where I spend most nights. Last night I did stay in a motel, because all my batteries were dead, and if I want to live stream the process of hitchhiking, I need batteries. Why don't you get TTS for the stream? We're working on it, actually. I'll see if I can get the audio working for this for my followers, donations, and stuff like that. Because it's not working, and then sometimes it does work. But right now it's not working. Play through the speakers, please. Now, continue to play through the speakers. Let's turn up the volume. Volume is max. Volume at maximum. So now we'll see if when stuff comes through if I'll get a sound or not. Probably not, because nothing works. If you've been watching Hitch Live for a while, you know that things are always broken. Things don't work. My phone overheats, my battery dies, my network cuts out, all that fun stuff. You get to see all those problems live. What country do you got in mind to hitchhike next time? Did you hear that, everyone? Did you hear that? It made a noise. Twitchinery, thank you for the 600 bits. And Big Baller, thank you for the 3 bits. Wow. Why not do Mexico? I want to, but I want to be at least conversational in Spanish before I go to Mexico. I learned from hitchhiking across Russia that you miss out on a lot of what I like about hitchhiking if you can't talk to people. Oh, there goes all the follower sounds. Woo, 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 woo. Was it thunder? Hitchhike Mexico legit? One day, probably. Alright, how am I going to go from here? I'm not in a good spot. For hitchhiking, that is. But maybe, this whole area looks pretty developed, maybe they have transit. I don't mind taking city buses from within a city to get to a better spot to hitchhike, rather than walking 10 plus kilometers. I don't mind paying $1 or $2 to get a bus. Sometimes they even have air conditioning. No plane rides with no Spanish. Yeah, I can't, because plane rides have to involve me talking to people. Plane rides have to involve me talking to people, and if I can't speak Spanish, and I'm at a Spanish airport with only Mexican-speaking people, then that just won't work. Albeit, English is the international aviation language. Like, commercial pilots have to speak English to air traffic control and stuff like that. Is it safer to hitchhike or fly with Southwest? Start your Duolingo streak? Will you guys learn a language with me? Learn a language with Trevor on Hitch Live. Crap. Let's see if there's any transit around here. On ramp to US 49 south to Fayetteville, am I? I guess I am. Yeah, you know, that on-ramp would probably work just fine. At least we can try it. If it doesn't work, then we can try somewhere else. Like, it's just kind of a developed area, so like a lot of that's going to be more local traffic. But there's nothing wrong with trying that for a while. I have a south sign too. Everyone says different things about Mexico. Some people are like, don't go to Mexico, you're gonna get like, there's gangs and stuff, or cartels, Mexico, danger, danger. Other people are like, Mexico, it's fine. I don't know. Do you think it would be fun to hitchhike in Sweden? I've hitchhiked in Sweden and I did have fun. So yes, I do think it would be fun to hitchhike in Sweden, and I'll probably do it again sometime. follow Sovitz from Argentina that speaks Spanish. Maybe he'll teach Spanish to me. Can you go find your friend? Where's your friend? Come to Finland. I would love to come to Finland. That's one of the Scandinavian countries I missed. I went to Norway, Sweden, Denmark, but I didn't go to Finland. That's so rude of me. I would love to come to Finland. It's on the list, my friend. And after this trip, I would like to do a Europe trip, hitchhiking with Hitch Live. And we'd have to come to Finland. Like, how could I not go to Finland? Can I sit down here for a minute? I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Not squat, sit. And just hydrate a little bit, and then we'll walk to that on-ramp, which is really close by. Don't go to Finland in winter. I'm from Canada. I hitchhiked to the Canadian Arctic in winter for fun. I've hitchhiked in minus 40-degree weather, and everything was frozen. And when something's minus 40 degrees, you don't have to specify whether that's Celsius or Fahrenheit because it's one and the same. Celsius and Fahrenheit intersect at minus 40, so. Why no Finland? It just didn't fit into the route I took, you know? I was in Copenhagen, in Denmark. I had a really good time in Copenhagen. I did. Yeah. And like, I happened to be in Copenhagen when this other person that I met traveling throughout the years was there, so I got to reconnect with someone that I hadn't seen in a while, and it was a good time. Want to go to Mexico and Central and South America? Yeah, me too. There we go. When it's freezing, everything is small. Galapagos. That'd be interesting. City place do you enjoy most in Sweden? The longest time I spent in a single place was in Stockholm. But I was in Norway, I hitchhiked up to Trondheim and then cut straight east to Sundsvall. Now Stockholm, and then like southwest direction, like Denmark. So I don't think it's fair of me to like really assess the places I just kind of passed through quickly. But I did really like Stockholm. There's lots of really good places to camp in Stockholm. Really easy to camp in Stockholm. So that was nice because I could just hang out all day and then at the end of the day find a place to camp. It's easy. And it's a very beautiful city. People are very friendly. Swedish people are beautiful. Been to Iceland? Not yet. Maybe you get a ride faster than in warm weather. Yeah, when I was in the Canadian Arctic in winter, even if people weren't really going my direction, people would stop and pull over and be like, "Do you need help? Are you going to die?" But I had the equipment necessary to be safe, to be comfortable. How about make a hitchhiking experience in Japan? I've hitchhiked through Japan. I've hitchhiked from Fukuoka to Tokyo in 2015. Can't see Japan working? Japan was some of the fastest hitchhiking I've ever done in my life. Some of the fastest. You hop service station to service station on the toll highway, and when I was at the service stations hitchhiking, I didn't have a sign or anything, just me and my thumb. And it's within 10 cars driving past that someone will pick you up. And everyone that didn't pick you up did a really slow drive-by and stared at you. They're like, "What are you doing? Where are you from?" They were very curious. I'd like to go back to Japan and hitchhike a little bit more in Japan because I had a great time there. There was a thought. I was about to say something, then I had to talk about Japan. I almost forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, hitchhiking. Someone said hitchhike around the world. I did that too. the goal on my 2015 trip was to hitchhike around the world. I hitchhiked across Canada from British Columbia, which is Western Canada, to St. John's, Newfoundland, which is as far east as you can go. I flew from St. John's, Newfoundland to Dublin, Ireland, hitchhiked around Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, for Europe for 4 months. And then I crossed from Latvia into Russia. I hitchhiked across Russia from the Latvian-Russian border to Vladivostok on the east coast. So that's like 10,000 kilometers right there. And then hopped down to Fukuoka, Japan, and hitchhiked to Tokyo. And that was my round-the-world trip. So I went east, east, east until I got back home. Hitchhike in Taiwan? Yeah, I've got an old friend from high school that wants me to hitchhike in Taiwan as well, and he'd do it with me. Have you ever gotten anxious? I don't really get that anxious when I'm hitchhiking. If we go back far enough though, high school Trevor did get anxious. I used to get anxious in large crowds. At Hitch Live, didn't stream it, so it didn't happen. I can show you pictures, but yeah, I can't show you video or anything like that. Do you have a towel? I do. I got a little pack towel. They dry quick, then they pack down small. Maybe New Zealand? I would love to hitchhike around New Zealand. Wouldn't take too long. It's not that small, but it's not that big either. Although I guess I could just go a little bit slower. Sometimes I go so fast that I'm just ride. But it's nice to take a break sometimes. I know Narcotian. Are there a moment you wish someone else picked you up? Like the worst drive, the worst drives for me, and it's always this answer. It's some people are just horrible, terrifying, reckless drivers. Like just horrible. Driving is a dangerous thing just by default. Driving is dangerous. And I can screen people for their personality before I get into the cars, like talk to them before I get in, but I can't. Flies. Excuse me. Jesus. But I can't screen people for their driving capability. Wow, it's persistent. Keeps landing on me. It'll like land on me flat, land, and on the same spot. It's like poking me. It's like boop, 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 boop. I just poked myself in the nose with my water bottle. Hitchhiking fly? Yeah, maybe he's trying to come with me. It's like this guy's been a lot of places, and he's going places. Let's hop on him. Any advice on German roads, like where pull off safely? Don't really have those shoulders over here. The hardest part about hitchhiking in Germany is getting onto the Autobahn network itself. Once you're onto the big highway network, what you want to do is you want to talk to your drivers, see where they're going, and get them to drop you off at a service station along the Autobahn, like the main highways, before they exit. And then you're on at that service station. Tons of people driving long distances stop there, and that's where you either talk to them or you make a sign and you kind of stand at the route people would go to leave those service stations. That's where you want to catch them with either a sign or you just talk to them and ask them. Germany's really quick for hitchhiking once you're on that Autobahn network. You might be able to get some out of cities. Check out HitchWiki, hitchwiki.org. If you're in a city, check out that city. You can do hitchwiki.org, Berlin, or go onto hitchwiki.org/maps and look at the map, zoom in, and people have reviewed different hitchhiking spots, or it's user submitted. So if someone hitchhikes somewhere, they say it's good, it'll be a green thing, you click on it, and they can add further information to let you know about what that spot is, if it's good, how long it took them to get a ride, etc. Few cases of reckless drivers picking up. If they're really bad, then I will ask, I'll just be like, oh, this is my stop coming up here, let me out here. And if I've asked people to let me out, they've never said no. Rides seem so short. Ever get a ride over a couple hours? Have you ever slept in someone's car? Yes to all that. The longest ride on this trip was from like eastern Wyoming all the way across Nebraska to pass like into Iowa. So that's like, I don't know, how many miles? 500 miles or more? That's my longest ride. If you do look if we do exclamation point map, and you see the map, each one of those dots represents a ride, and then there's a big gap where Nebraska is because I never stopped in Nebraska. But I like the short hopping rides in and out of cars, meeting people all day. That's the funnest hitchhiking to me. And have you ever slept in someone's car? Yeah, quite often. Sometimes in personal vehicles, like if we're driving a long way, we'll stop quickly, have a nap, and continue on. I've been picked up by several commercial vehicles and like commercial big trucks, and they've got usually 2 beds in the back for running a team. And I've had either we're continuing further, so like we sleep overnight. They can only drive so much in a day. Like there's rules about that. Stop, they sleep, we wake up, we continue driving. Or I've also had this twice happen where they drive to their final destination, drop off their truck, and they're like, okay, you can sleep here. Just be out of here before 7 a.m. when my boss shows up. And then I leave the truck at 7 a.m. or before 7 a.m. and then leave and continue on. Or you could take a taxi to the gas station on Audubon. Yeah, I suppose you could do that. Was there people you got in the car that you realized you need to screen better? I've never felt threatened by someone that I've gotten into a car, so I've never been like, oh no, what have I done? Like even yesterday with Eddie or whatever, the guy that, you know, had spent 38 years in prison. I talked to him beforehand. I got a decent vibe from him. He looked like, you know, pretty rough around the edges a little bit. But even like I'd already, and after talking to him for a little bit, I had established my opinion on him, like, or the vibe I got from him. It was established. And even once he told me that he'd spent 38 years in prison and he shot his nephew, that hadn't changed my opinion of him that much because I don't know. I already felt I knew him. Is it really the top speed on highways in Germany? There is no speed limit on the Autobahn highways in Germany. You can drive as fast as you want to. Have you met other hitchhikers on the road? Yes. It doesn't happen that much because there's not that many hitchhikers, but you'll see them. Do you get into the car or truck with crazy looking people? I try not to judge people on what they look like, but how they interact with me. So I've driven with plenty of people that you might consider crazy looking, but I talk to them before I make that assessment. Yeah, Germany is good for hitchhiking. It depends where you are, but yes, getting onto the Autobahn in the first place is probably the most difficult part of hitchhiking in Germany. In the first place, it's not always difficult. Like the people are fine with hitchhiking stuff there. It's just whether you find a good spot or not. Matt missed Siloam Springs. Not sure who edits this. It'll get edited eventually. Sometimes it lags behind a little bit. It's like I think Marley's does that, and I can't expect her to have it like updated every minute, you know? Wreck yourself watching your stream while playing Fortnite all day. Thanks for the entertainment. Well, thanks for watching. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. Has anyone ever had you take over driving for them? Yes, but only in Canada, and I think I've had that happen like 6 times. It happens. Long drives, they get tired, we swap back, take turns. It works. In your early years of hitchhiking, were you ever picked up by rude or extreme views? Oh, I've been picked up with people with very strange views about things, extreme views about things. On other trips, I would just kind of like, they're helping me out, they're getting me in the direction. I don't like. This is pretty much the price I'm paying. That's how I put it in my head. Like they've got these extreme whatever views. I'm like, okay, and I just deal with that. On this trip, if I have someone that has super extreme views, I don't really want to give them a platform. maybe it's not my job to police that, but I don't want to give them a public platform to just spew their, like, it's like racist stuff. Like, it's not really what this is about. So I'd probably mute the stream and try to, and just ask them to let me out. This is my stop kind of thing at that point. How'd you end up hitchhiking? How did the ideal circumstance come up? I really didn't like the Greyhound bus, and I took it quite a bit to get between Kelowna and Vancouver and Victoria in British Columbia. And I had a great time the first time, got picked up in 20 minutes, they drove me to my friend's front door, and it escalated very quickly from there. Trying to help. It goes from Tulsa to Tontitown. Oh, so it has been updated, but we skipped. Okay, we'll look at that. Thank you for the observation on the map, missing a place. Thank you, Phoenix Stunned. Do you have to the driver's gas money or anything? No, that's, at least in North America, that's the point of hitchhiking, or like the implied thing with hitchhiking is it's a money, or it involves no money. Oh, now we've got a murderer command. That's awesome. All right, just gonna drink a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go back on the road. We're close to an on ramp to interstate heading south. I have a south sign. We'll try and do that. See if we get anywhere. Hello, DJ. Excuse me. It's a big bug thing. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. You're alright, just don't climb on me. I don't feel like it. Update. We're in Tontitown. Tontitown, Arkansas. Hey, Alyssa. I'm having a great day. I got a ride. I've got 2 rides today, actually. First time I ever hitchhiked from a McDonald's, and I got a ride to the edge of town. And I met a really nice other guy. So it's been a good day. You get picked up more with the solo person, or is there more often the families, groups of you? Usually it's one person, or like that's the most common. One person, usually a guy, usually middle-aged or older. You hitchhike in groups before? On occasion I'll hitchhike with one other person. 2 guys is slow, 1 guy, 1 girl is a good combo. Never long-term though, it's always just been day trips. Pineapple on the pizza, yes or no? I don't order it myself, but if there's free pizza there and it has pineapple on it, like I'll eat it and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But it's not my first choice. The on-ramp looks good. Oh, you guys already analyzed the on-ramp for me? Awesome. Too bad hitchhiking rail is illegal. Yeah, I would like to hop freight at some point, but it's illegal, so I won't. Good afternoon. How was your night? My night was great. I slept amazingly. I stayed in my motel room right till checkout time. I showered. I'm clean. I smell beautiful. Everyone come over here and smell me. It's great. If you're coming to the Netherlands, can you pick you up with a 57 Chevy Bel Air? That's going on the list for sure. Hawaiian pie, God tier pizza. I don't know if it's God tier. I don't mind it though. What grinds your gears? You seem like nice dude ever. When people litter. I hate when people litter. I hate it, and I see a lot of it as a hitchhiker. I also see the litter that other hitchhikers leave behind, because sometimes hitchhiking spots are, like leaving a city, there's specific hitchhiking spots that are a lot better than others. So hitchhikers hang out there, like that's a common spot where they'll leave signs behind, they'll have garbage behind, they'll leave their signs, like, stop. Take your trash with you. Sorry, Narcotian. And 57. That's a very cool car you've got there, Narcotian. Of course that's going on the list, and I will be in the Netherlands again at some point, that's for sure. Does the camera help bring you more attention and help? My phone's overheating. Okay, I gotta turn off this screen, so let's get going. Yeah, my phone's really hot, so let's go. So I can't read chat right now, I do apologize. Alright, so I'm going to walk over to the on-ramp. I'm going to try and read on my secondary phone a little bit of chat, but I'm going to miss out on some. Please don't hate me. I love you all. I just sometimes don't get to see everything you write to me. Just going to pull up chat on my secondary phone. This is my secondary phone. I do need to upgrade my hardware. Here we go. Alright, we're good. It's okay, take your time. Polish chop. Best pizza is either barbecue chicken and onion or pepperoni and jalapeno. Those are some good options. Narcotian, you're spreading that offer to anyone. If someone offers you a ride in a 57 Chevy, guys, take it. If anyone's in the Netherlands area, you just have an offer from Narcotian to drive around in that cool car. So, MK Archer. No, we're in Tintotown, Arkansas, new state. Why don't you spot phones overheats? Because it's an iPhone 5S and it would suck for live streaming on. I need to buy a new phone there, though, if that's what you mean. I need to get a new phone. Are we F? Alright. No, seems okay. Alright, let's go. Hopefully they let me walk. A lot of these towns aren't built for walking in, which is annoying. Your Twitch is just dumb, Halter Chop? Alright, that's good. Well, it's not good that your Twitch is dumb, but it's good that the stream isn't F. I get sad when the when the stream is F. Like I said yesterday on the Discord chat, like, I have like a physical reaction to seeing the letter F, or like people writing oof, even if it's not in my stream. Like, if I just see it written anywhere, like, I hate F's and oofs. I've been trained to make that seem like things are going wrong. No oofing. Stop making me feel bad. No F's and oofs, only when necessary. And now you're mixing F's and oofs into one. No foofing. Long light cycle. Doom. Doo-doo-doom. Doo-doo-doom. Here we go, here we go. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna ban you all for oofing and effing. You're all banned. So triggered. Cross here rather than trying to cross up there. I probably should have just crossed that way. That probably would have been quicker. Oh well, such is life. Guy from Colorado. Hey, my friend. Made it quite a way. Hope your travels have been treating you well. My travels have been treating me amazing. Yeah, I pressed it. Oh, it's getting hot, but it's not too bad compared to yesterday. It's quite nice actually. Hey, the audio's working. That's nice. All those follower notifications. It's strange for me hearing noise come out of my phone because my phone never makes noise. Yeah, we're just a couple hundred meters from the on-ramp to Interstate South. See if that works for getting a ride. I give enough time, it will work. And it looks like I'm far enough away from any other place that makes sense that I'll probably just have to wait there until it does work. There is no alternative option at the moment. Well, there's always alternative options, they're just a lot of time and work to get there. So this one's gonna work. Where am I? Arkansas. Tinto Town or something like that? Somewhere. But here, man, gorgeous weather out here today, eh? Got our next direction picked out yet. Well, we're going south-ish right now. We're heading east for a little bit, then we're going south. Then we're gonna go probably southwest to Texas. But the weather is a little variable. I don't know if you can see the clouds. They're expecting storms later today, but we've got a few hours before that rolls in. I don't mind rain, but if there's thunder and lightning, I won't be hitchhiking in that, and I hope I don't get caught out in that. And I'm gonna do what I can to stay in areas where I won't get caught out in that. You know, like hop town to town, not get dropped off anywhere that's really rural with no shelter. Because, you know, big storm runs through, thunder, lightning, potentially hail. I don't have the best defenses for that. Sam's Club. It's like isn't that like a shitty Costco? Ah. Yeah, you hear those audio notifications? Like they're like the default sounds, but you know, one day we'll have like cool sounds. I don't know what sounds we'll have. We're in Arkansas with Texas guns. Alright, thanks for the kind words, guy from Colorado. See you later. just flip the rain and hail off, it'll go away. Is that how it works? Doom, 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 doom. Do 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 do. Let's go to the on-ramp to hitchhike. Don't us out of the creepy guy saying, "Do you want to ride?" That would be great, wouldn't it? That should be something. You want to ride? Buy a small tent, buddy. I have a small tent. Should I buy a smaller tent? How small of a tent should I buy? I want one of those Harry Potter tents. You know, the ones where they look like a small tent and then you climb inside and it's a big mountain tent? Yeah, I want one of those. Can you guys get me one of those? If I put that on my Amazon wish list, will you get me one? Yeah, you get strange looks with this setup here. Selfie stick, tripod, big battery, fuzzy microphone, wide angle lens. But that's okay. You get strange looks as a hitchhiker just in general, so such is life. It'd be funny if a police officer gave you a ride. Oh, they've done it in the past, and they probably will in the future. I'm guessing I will at some point on this trip. I don't have an Amazon wish list. That was just for fun. All right, let's see what we got. On-ramp. Alright. Let's see. Looks like an okay shoulder, slow traffic, single lane, that's good. I'll show you, show you guys. Go. On-ramp. See, that's decent shoulder. Plenty of room for people to get around. Previous. Yeah, pedestrian sign that says no pedestrians past that point, but we're gonna stand before that point, so it's fine. Yeah, we'll stop right here. Alright, that is where we're gonna hitchhike. Welcome to Hitch Live, where we hitchhike. Sometimes we also eat, and we also walk a lot too. But sometimes we hitchhike. So welcome to Hitch Live, where we hitchhike. Oh. Yeah, where else are you guys heading to? Anywhere, I'm going south. I don't know where that. Yeah? Awesome. Alright. That works. I'll take it. I didn't even start yet. See, there's that 0-minute ride. Now, just so you guys know, I'm documenting the process of hitchhiking, so I have a camera with me. Is that something you're okay with that? Alright. I don't mind squeezing in there. Do you want? Don't have AC? That's all good. Windows down a little bit. We'll be fine. Do you want my bag in the back there?
Yeah, I can put it in the back.
Alright. Yeah. Should be good. There's no AC outside either. Well, thank you guys for grabbing me. Appreciate it.
So, what do you document?
So, I'm from Canada. In the past 4 years, I've hitchhiked in 25 countries. I've been picked up over 750 times. And I just wanted to show people what hitchhiking can be like. So, that's what this is. It's actually a live stream, so there's people watching, chatting. talking with me, asking me questions. I get to answer questions from all around the world.
You get some bad ones. What do you
Some bad rides?
Yeah.
I got picked up yesterday by some guy that had gotten out of prison after 38 years. He shot his nephew.
Oh my God.
So yesterday I got a ride with potentially a murderer. He didn't say if he died, but he got 38 years, so I'm guessing someone might have died. But the guy was nice. He spent 38 years paying for that, what he did when he was like 20 or something like that. And now he's been out for 4 years. And he's just a quiet guy now. He's nice. But you'll meet odd people, you meet nice people, you'll see the full spectrum of humanity.
What's that?
You'll see the full spectrum of humanity. What's your guys' name?
I'm Phil. I'm Dylan.
Phil, Dylan?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Trevor.
Trevor?
Yeah.
So you from Canada?
Yeah, I'm from Canada, West Coast, British Columbia. And this is day 36 on the trip. We've been through 13 states so far.
Wow. When you plan to go home?
When I go to every state.
Wow.
Well, it's illegal to hitchhike in 5 states: Nevada, Utah, Idaho, Delaware, and New Jersey. So I won't hitchhike there, but I'd still like to try and go through them.
Catch a truck or something, take you all the way through, you know?
Yeah. Once I'm in a car, I'm a passenger. I'm no longer a hitchhiker. So if I got to ride right through the state, then that's no problem. But another thing, have either of you heard of Twitch TV?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm live streaming on Twitch TV. That's where I'm at.
You got watching?
Sorry?
How many people you have watching?
200.
Trailer gets a little
Squirrely at speed.
We're headed back from Kansas City down to Hot Springs. Hot Springs is about 60 miles south of Little Rock, so I'm not sure
Oh, okay.
which way you're going.
I don't have specific routes. I kind of just go in directions.
What state you headed to now, do you think?
Probably Texas will be my next state. I'm not going like a direct route there. I'm just kind of going through. Oh, those are donations.
Well, maybe if you're headed to Oklahoma, I need to drop you off in Fort Smith if you head that way.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look at a map. I just don't know the area that well, but I'll look at a map because Canadian and all. I don't. My. Sorry.
You been to Oklahoma yet?
Yeah, I went through Oklahoma. I was in Tulsa yesterday. Actually, yeah, I woke up yesterday morning. I was right at the border between Kansas and Oklahoma. In Oklahoma, I slept behind a casino in my tent, and then yeah, hitchhiked through. How old do you guys think I am? Out of curiosity.
I would guess you're about 23.
Yeah. You?
I'll get 22.
Yeah, I'm 23. You guys are good. So I get a wide range. I had one guy that drove me across Nebraska. He thought I was 35. I'm like, wow. Woo! I'm not that old, am I? But yeah, there's
you have to be old enough to be doing this.
But I'm surprised. I've only been ID'd a couple times on this trip, and I've like been in a situation where I might need to be ID'd several times. I'm like, I thought you guys ID'd up to like looking, like 30 plus. Apparently I look old enough. Anyway, but yeah, there's 200 people watching from all around the world. We have a lot of European people right now because they're only about 6 hours ahead of here, so it's like kind of just after dinner for them, and they're online watching and stuff. So, yeah, welcome to hitchhiking around the United States, everyone.
You're in the pretty part of Arkansas.
The pretty part of Arkansas, which means I should show you guys what we're looking at. Rather than looking at my face, let's look at the road. Yeah, I would say this Snapchat or yeah. The channel's Hitch_Live if you're curious. I'll give you guys a business card actually. Probably the only hitchhiker you've met with a business card. There you go. So what made you pick me up? I wasn't even hitchhiking yet. Oh, you saw me at the flight station. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, I appreciate you guys grabbing me. Yeah. I know, and this is by design. I make myself look this way on purpose, because Like, yeah, all a driver has to base off of whether they're gonna pick you up or not is what you look like, and they've got like max 5 seconds of seeing you driving down the road to make that decision whether or not they're gonna pull over. So you make the best impression you can in 5 seconds. Yeah. And then another thing that ends up happening on this trip, since it's on Twitch, someone coined the term, we're calling it Twitch hiking, is people will be watching, viewers will be watching, and they're like, hey, I live in that area. Where are you going? And I'm like, south. And they're like, oh, okay, I can take you like half an hour out of town. So, I've gotten several rides from viewers now. The whole purpose of this trip is to show people what hitchhiking can be like, what the experience of hitchhiking is like from my perspective, from my point of view. Because I've done it a lot prior to this trip. This is the first time I've ever live streamed it, and I've had a great time with it. And I just want to show people what it can be like. Hitchhiking is what you make of it, and it depends on your mindset, how you present yourself, and I don't know what type of personality you have. But this is how I experience it, and it's a very positive way of traveling for me. Terrifying drivers. Like honestly, like I've met weird people. I don't mind weird. Weird is interesting. But I've been picked up by people that are just terrifying behind the wheel. They might be the nicest person in the world, but terrifying behind the wheel. One of my rules is I talk to people before I get into the cars. Yeah, into their cars. You guys seem very normal. Like as soon as you said like anything, I'm like, okay, these guys seem cool. I'm gonna get in this car. But sometimes someone pulls over and you're like, okay, I need to screen this person a little bit. There's a few red flags here, so I talk to them, and I will turn down rides if I get a bad vibe from someone, and I have done that in the past. But yeah, my scariest experiences have been driving based. Like they'll drive into the oncoming lane of traffic to pass people, regardless of if there's a car coming or not. They just expect them to swerve around on the shoulder and stuff like that. That's terrifying for me. Yeah, and it was funny, like on the Hitchhiking America day one, like the very first day of me live streaming of this trip at all, someone pulled over. It was like ride potentially number 3, and he pulled over. You know, I talked to people, so I opened the door. I'm like, hey, how's your day going? And he's like, you want to ride or not? And then I said something. Just I was set aback by his response, and again it's just like, do you want to ride or not? And I'm like, based off of how this interaction has gone, I'm gonna wait for the next one. Shut the door, and he drove off and gave me a little glare. But like, that's why I talk to people, because if I just hopped in there, that now I'm in the car with this guy, I want nothing to do with that. I want nothing to do with that. Yeah, from Vancouver Island, if you know it. West Coast. I'm from an island. Yeah. It's really nice out there. But if you live there, you have to at least be able to tolerate rain. It's a temperate rainforest. It rains 10 months of the year, pretty much. But with so much rain, everything's so alive, you know? Like the trees grow big. Well, it's similar climate, yeah. Sorry? Yeah, it will have, like in the summer when it's hot, it's humid heat. It's usually not too dry. Being next to the ocean, that kind of adds humidity to the air. But it doesn't get that hot. It doesn't get cold in the winter, it doesn't get hot in the summer. It barely gets below freezing. Like the Pacific Ocean just kind of keeps us mild. Mild in the winter, mild in the summer. Yeah, I think cold, snow, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, sorry?
This is a weird question, man.
Sure. In Eastern, like in Ontario and stuff like that, yeah. And that surprised me too, because I'm from Western Canada, and I never saw that till I hitchhiked across Canada. And I think I was in a hostel in Montreal, Quebec. and I like went to open the fridge, and it's in a bag, and it was in like a juice jug pretty much. Like, so they put the bag, they clip it, and then they put it in a jug, and then you pour it out of there. And it's strange to me too. I'm used to jugs of milk, 4-liter jugs of milk, a gallon of milk. So what do you guys do? Oh, you just graduated high school. Congratulations. This Saturday, that's exciting. Welcome to the real world. Which brand? Or like the US Army? Sorry, you're gonna do what? Airborne infantry, interesting. Yeah. That's cool. Now, on this trip, I've learned how, well, I got picked up by this one guy in California, and this guy just happened to own like 14 planes. He's a pilot. He really likes flying. And he taught me how to hitchhike on airplanes. So now I've hitchhiked on 4 different airplanes on 6 different flights on this trip. Yeah. Did you have? All right, so you got to go to like municipal airports, small airports in, well, it doesn't have to be a small town, but just small airports where it's mostly hobby flyers, people that own planes, and they just fly for fun. And you go there, it probably helps to have the camera and like be Canadian and stuff, but like you come in there, you just start talking to people, you start socializing, and you find pilots, you ask them if they're flying anywhere, and if they are flying anywhere, do they have room for an extra Canadian in a backpack? And then, usually pilots just like flying. And if you show interest in aviation, they usually don't have a problem with taking you along. Yeah. Trouble hitchhiking by the police? So I've only been hassled by the police once on this trip, and that was in California. The officer said it was illegal to hitchhike in California, which it's not, but he asked me to move, so I moved. Whatever a police says, even if they're not 100% correct, you just do what they say. Yeah, just be respectful. But yeah, they start antagonizing them, and then yeah. So yeah. I don't know. Is there one back? No, there isn't. Cigarette lighter, but. Oh, okay. Thank you. Swapping over to yeah, I'm just swapping. I got an Android, so I gotta swap plugs. Alright, yeah, we're on power. Perfect, thank you guys. Yeah, I'll give you your cord back so it doesn't get lost. They're going to somewhere, and I don't know where that is, and I gotta figure out where I'm going. They're cookie smugglers. It's a dangerous profession. Well, I'll let you look at the road. More interesting than my face, eh? I'll take a stick of gum, thank you. I didn't know they came in big packs like this.
Walmart.
Hey, Walmart. This was my side hustle in high school. I'd buy packs of 5 gun from Costco and then just sell them to other kids in high school. Like, I'd chew the gum too, but I made enough that I could chew gum for free.
I did something really similar to that. We
Yep.
had these little bracelets that were really cheap. Took that the balance, you know, remember those, the balance bracelets?
Oh, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. I told everybody there were these balance bracelets. $5. How much did you get that one for? It's like $100. 300 off. I'll sell them for $5 a piece. In school, I saw you hand them out to his friends. I had my name. Thing I know is hustling on his school, and they give them to the teacher for free, so they think he's.
Oh, yeah.
My friend got in trouble for selling people about like the notes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see if I can spin this around because the mic's pointing to me, so you guys probably can't hear them too well. I'm gonna see if I can figure something else out. How's that? Maybe that'll work? Something like that? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, 5 gum was huge back when I was in high school. It was the gum to have.
I swear he's got some addiction to it. That's all he ever has. He always has this happy thought.
Yeah, I used to always be chewing
Well,
gum.
I don't smoke, love, dip or chews. I'm just young.
Well, that's a much better habit to have than smoking or chewing. Yeah,
I
chewing
couldn't-
tobacco, that is.
I
But
couldn't stand to be in a car. I'm sure you have when people are smoking cigarettes and stuff like
well,
that.
if you're a hitchhiker, you have to be okay with that. I don't get to be like, someone's like, hey, can I smoke? And you're like, nope. I know it's your car, but nope.
I just the smell of cigarettes just make my stomach turn.
Yeah.
I don't think I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, yeah.
No, back when I was in high school and stuff, the smell of cigarettes just, it curdled my stomach. I hated it. But I guess I've been around it enough now that you just get used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't really bother. Certain kinds do. Cigars, the big thick cigars. They're gross. At least this stuff tastes like strawberry and stuff like that. I mean,
Is yours a 0% nicotine?
yeah, it's 3%.
It's just, oh, it's 3?
Just
3 milligrams?
yeah, just a
Okay.
little dab.
Yeah.
Did you go to college or anything? Or just,
Yeah, I'm an accounting finance major. I was doing my Bachelor of Business Administration and Accounting.
really?
And then I got bored and started hitchhiking around the world. So I'm probably the only hitchhiking accountant you've met. Also, now that the stream has grown to a certain size, I actually make money off of this, which means I'm a professional hitchhiker. Probably the only professional hitchhiker you've met.
Hey, do what you love while you can, man.
Yeah, this is what I call my early life passion, you know? I'm not gonna hitchhike forever.
One of these days you're gonna want to get married and have kids. do all
Exactly.
that
I will
stuff.
wanna do those
You can't
things.
go hitchhiking then.
Exactly. Yeah, people ask me like, do you have like any kids or anything? I'm like, I wouldn't be hitchhiking if I had some kids on me. That would be a very irresponsible thing to do. Screw my kids' well-being. I'm gonna go hitchhiking.
Have you been to Colorado yet?
Yep, I loved it.
I bet you did. We usually go up there every summer. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, it's great.
What about like on Montana, Wyoming, up through there?
Sorry?
Been to Montana, Wyoming?
Not yet. That's gonna be the last segment. I'm going back around to the East Coast, up to like Maine, and then all along the northern states back to where I'm from in Canada. So I will be going through there, and that probably won't be for another month and a half or so.
So what do your parents think about you doing this?
Well, Well, when I first started hitchhiking, I can tell you my mom hated it. She asked me not to do it, which makes sense, moms and all. But after all this time, I think she at least appreciates it. I think it has been it's been good for developing me as a human. I've had a lot of experiences. I've seen a lot of things. I've met a lot of people. I grew up a very quiet child, and I think this has done a lot to, just develop me as a person, make me more well-rounded.
Right. So you hadn't made it to the South yet, really?
Depends what we call the South. To me, this is South, because I'm from Canada.
Right.
But yeah.
South.
Everything South Canada's South. But yeah, I haven't been to like the South.
Wait till you get to Mississippi,
Yeah.
Louisiana.
Also, it's gonna get more humid and more hot, and that makes me sad.
Everybody's gonna be talking funny, and you can hardly
Yeah.
understand people.
Yeah.
So, say like when you get into Louisiana,
Yeah.
will you just skirt, maybe, or are you gonna go way down like Baton Rouge and all the way, or it just depends on what happens?
Everyone says I gotta go to.
New Orleans?
Yeah. So I might, but I'm like dreading it because I know it's gonna be hot. I know it's gonna be muggy. It's gonna be humid.
I get there as soon as you can. Before it gets too bad.
Yeah. But even now, I thought in May it would be like, oh yeah, it's not too bad. No, it's hot. It's 90 degrees. Well, today's fine because it's like variable. And there's some storms
Yeah,
that we might
that's
get
what we
later.
were just saying. You were dreading driving back with no AC.
Yeah.
Good at
It's
night,
fine.
you know. We're like, oh man, just got lucky today.
Yeah.
It's New Orleans. I've been there a few times. I've never spent a lot of time there, but to
Yeah.
me, it's dirty.
Is it? Yeah.
But it's got so much culture,
Yeah.
and it's really a cool place to see. It really is. But it's not somewhere I'd want to live. But people that's from there, they just absolutely love it. You know? Really not big, nice cathedrals, and
Yeah.
things like that. So you can see. Meet a lot of homeless people in Colorado.
What's that?
Meet a lot of homeless people in Colorado.
I didn't meet too many, but I saw some for
A
sure.
lot of them. Yeah, whenever we were up there, that's where the homeless people go, I think. Well, let's go to Colorado if we can make it there.
In California. It's not too crazy hot in the summer and it doesn't get cold in winter. It's a lot easier to live outside if it's not getting below zero or like below freezing.
It didn't get crazy hot. I would think it'd get really hot up there.
What?
In California, I would think it'd get really hot.
They can, but like by the coast it's kept a little bit more mild when you're next to the ocean. You got the ocean breeze and stuff.
The deserts.
Yeah, as soon as you move inland, it's hot. but the ocean helps keep the thing like it keeps things mild.
I was out in Colorado one time, Colorado Springs actually, and I drive a motorhome a lot of times when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
And I stopped at Walmart, like parked camping, and the security guy came around. You can't park here.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean? I do this all over the country. And he said, you can go to the Walmart on the other side of town, but this one, he said, we banned it because
Interesting.
so many homeless people were going in and getting a tent
Yeah.
and pitching a tent in the Walmart parking lot. So we had to ban all camping, RVs, everything. Up there, if you got $1 million RV, you can't camp here.
Wow.
Okay. Makes sense, I guess, but crazy you got that many homeless people out here.
Yeah.
We actually travel around and go to festivals, arts and craft shows,
Yeah.
fairs, festivals, sell stuff. I do that a lot during the summer.
Oh yeah.
That's why we travel so much. Or I do. He's been doing it with me some since he was a little kid.
Oh yeah. And what's your profession?
That is it now.
That is it? Okay.
I've been self-employed since I was 20. So.
Oh yeah.
Bands, I've done several different things. Real estate, flipping
Yeah.
houses to
well, I pretty much just drove through there. I got a ride straight from Des Moines, Iowa to Kansas City, Kansas. So I pretty much skipped
we
right
just
through.
left Kansas City this morning.
Oh, did you? Long drive? Well, how long is it?
It's like to Arkansas, they're like three,
well,
3.5 hours.
From Kansas City to Fayetteville, it's about 3.5 hours. All the way to where we're going is like 7.
And you said that was Hot Springs? Okay.
That's pretty close.
We got to stop off at Russellville. Then we're going to come all the way down to I-40,
Yeah.
which is you want to go back into Oklahoma and down to Texas, we need to drop you in Fort Smith, so
Okay.
we can go that way. And if we want to go the other way, still
Which way are you going to Hot Springs? Are you following the interstate the whole way? Like through Little or past
we'll
Little
go
Rock?
to Russellville. And we turn south on Russellville down to Highway 7.
Okay. Russellville, that's okay.
Going to Little Rock, you can stay on 40 all the way.
Okay. I gotta make a decision.
Man, I'd be afraid I'd get robbed or something like that. If somebody want to do like big cities and stuff like that.
It is just material. Like, if someone points a gun at me and says they want my stuff, I'm gonna give them my stuff. I can replace my stuff. I can't replace my life.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, how do you, I know it's not costing you to drive places and stuff, but how do you survive? How do you live?
Like on the road, like
Yeah,
like
Food and stuff like that.
yeah, you got no
well,
money
when you're
to go back,
hitchhiking,
I guess, to-
when you're hitchhiking, like when someone picks you up, they're going somewhere. You don't get dropped off right here. So you're close to places where you can, purchase things, food, water, anything you need.
that's what I mean. You're not working, so
I save up money before I go.
okay.
So I save up money. I work in the outdoor industry, selling outdoor gear, apparel, equipment,
Okay.
tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, backpacks, boots, all that kind of jazz. And then I quit my job, travel for X amount of months, go back home, find another job, do it all over again. I've done that for 4 years.
That's awesome.
But now on this trip, this is sustainable in that I could do this indefinitely at the rate things are going, and I won't run out of money with the live stream.
Yeah, with the Twitch.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome that you just keep going and you're getting paid for it.
Essentially, yeah.
That's sweet.
I can travel.
Long day of fun.
Yeah, I can travel. Yeah, and
Makes you go through a tunnel here.
might lose you guys going through a tunnel. So bear with me. Tunnel. What? Did we make it? We made it?
I love that.
We made it, everyone. We survived. Thought the stream was gonna die, but they must have something that relays the cell signal through the tunnel, so yeah. We did it, everyone.
Do you do anything on YouTube at all? Like,
I haven't posted anything to YouTube. I'm planning on probably like posting compilations of different kind of rides and stuff like that at some point. It is all in very standard definition. Like we're streaming in 360p, 700 bitrate because the network's not reliable enough to be in HD. But they get the point. But Verizon. But it uses a lot of data, so I have like a third-party plan with not Verizon, because Verizon doesn't even offer unlimited data that's unthrottled. Their normal unlimited plans throttle you up to like 20 gigs. I need, in the past 2 weeks I've used like 100 something gigs, so sleep.
Yeah.
And even other than that, I try to do as much as I can. Sometimes I'm doing stuff on the back end with the stream and stuff. Then it's not really good content. But like yesterday, I streamed. I actually streamed packing down my tent behind the casino, and I streamed until I got to my motel in wherever it was, Silo Springs.
Yeah.
So that was 14 hours of live
So,
streaming.
where did you stay? Cherokee Casino? Casino?
It was casino right by the Kansas-Oklahoma border, on the Oklahoma side, on Highway 77. So not the interstate, it was a state highway. I forget exactly where it was.
Right next to Siloam Springs.
Oh, yesterday morning I was like Kansas-Oklahoma border. But yeah, this morning I was in Silo Springs. So we're going to Hot Springs, which is pretty far. I get to either choose if I want to get out near Fort Smith here soon, and then go west into Oklahoma that way, and then down into Texas, or I want to follow them, go to the Hot Springs area, and then hitchhike southwest through Texarkana. So, oh, there's the roof. Oh yeah. Mike looks like an afro on the guy.
Motor's probably annoying.
Hey,
Motor's probably annoying being that loud, huh?
people were commenting on it before. I don't remember what they're saying. Saying stuff about the motor.
I'm from a little small town, and the louder your motor is, the cooler you are. I guess is what they say. So we got to make it really loud.
Yeah. What's Texarkana like?
You got Texarkana, Arkansas, and Texarkana,
Oh,
Texas, both.
Arkansas.
Just another town.
Just another town, okay.
Yeah. Something special about it.
Because yeah, I'm either going west through Fort Smith, or then maybe go a little bit further with you guys, and then after you drop me off, go down through Texarkana and then southwest to Texas that way.
Depends on what part of Texas I guess you're going to.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Let's look at a bigger map.
Anywhere on the west side of Arkansas, you got a lot of mountains and
Yeah.
pretty country. East side of Arkansas, terrible. It's all like cotton fields, rice fields,
Oh yeah.
mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. You got lots of ticks here too?
Yep.
Oh screen off because my battery was depleting, and then I saw chat going crazy. Oh, he donated $23,500 now too. I'll take tree fitting. Screw you guys. Can't trust you. This is why when someone says they're gonna come pick me up, I just keep hitchhiking. Screen's off again because my battery is depleting.
Cookies back there. Sweet.
Really good. Soft.
They are now. They were. Making 8 well, like some cookies now. Maybe not quite as good as some way.
Grab another water.
Pull over, let me know.
Different trees.
Yeah. Just look at that.
Weird.
Do I ever engage with my drivers? Of course I do. Yeah, I'm guessing you just showed up. When you're driving for longer distances, sometimes you're not talking 100% of the time. It's okay to be quiet sometimes. You don't always have to fill dead air. You know?
I don't know if it'll help you make your mind up, but we get to where we're going is actually called Hot Springs Village,
Yep.
north of Hot Springs. So
Yep.
probably 30 minutes per car.
Okay.
And it's just an old, just a country road to get into town.
Okay.
But out of Hot Springs, there's no interstate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that. It's,
Yeah, so it's, I don't know how hard it is to catch rides like that.
yeah, I'll look at a map.
So, now when we turn at Russellville, Interstate 40 goes all the way to Little Rock, and you can catch Interstate South then.
So, sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Like, we go to Fort Smith, then go to Russellville.
Russellville?
Russellville's when we turn and get on Highway 7, which is a scenic highway. Well, then I wouldn't be surprised if you catch rides on those kind of roads. Is that
Okay.
right?
Russellville. Let's see.
So if you stayed on the interstate to Little Rock and then south, it'd be all interstate.
Yeah.
So
I just got to the spot. I didn't even have my thumb out.
I wonder, you don't know anybody else that does what you do?
Sorry?
Do you know anybody else that does what you do?
Hitchhike?
Like, yeah, that records himself while they're doing it.
No.
I haven't heard of that.
As far as I know, I'm the only hitchhiking live streamer. So, I'm guessing someone else will do it now because I've been doing it for 36 days and the channel has grown very fast. I guess it's something different, so people are curious what it is, how that works.
Is everybody just waiting for you to get mugged? Is that what they're watching for?
I think they like to see, well, probably some of them are. Some people just want to see the world burn. I think a lot of people are just curious because they know what hitchhiking is, but they've never done it, and I don't think they ever think they will do it. But they see someone hitchhiking and they're like, I wonder what that's like. And I get to give them a glimpse into what that can be like. I'd be doing this if I wasn't live streaming because I honestly just like hitchhiking, which I know is strange to most people. To have someone that says they like hitchhiking and they do it voluntarily, not because they need to. I can afford to travel other ways. But I do this purposely because I like it. And I get to show them what my experience is like with it. So, welcome to Hitch Live, where we hitchhike.
I don't think I would enjoy it myself.
I know you carrying that pack, you think you gotta get heavy after a while.
Oh, the big bag?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's like, this is the heaviest bag I've ever run with. It's like 60 pounds. Like all this live streaming is very battery intensive. I have quite a bit of like charging equipment, big batteries that I carry with me, and that's heavy. So yeah, heaviest bag I've ever used. But you get used to whatever you do, right?
Yeah.
So if you carry that bag for long enough, your body just is like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, I better get used to that.
Yeah, I don't know how to like driving this. Trailer like the back is swaying.
You gotta be careful when you set the cruise and let it run. I don't know why they don't do it with the Jeep.
The Jeep does it too. The Jeep does it too.
Hey, we're going next for the $1 donation. It says, hello, Philip. Thank you.
I think you would too.
Probably wouldn't even know how. I mean, she don't know how to do laundry. Probably wouldn't know how to laundry now.
I have been picked up by a big rig, everyone. I live in a tent majority of nights, everyone. I do apologize, but when I'm in a car with people, I'm not just gonna interact with just chat because it's awkward. I'm talking to chat and there's actual people sitting right next to me. So I know you're not getting all your answers or questions answered rather, but that's just the way Yeah, I'll grab a bottle of water, I guess. Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
That there's a little lid on top. Pop it up and reach up in there. I'll have to raise the whole thing up. What's that say?
Hello, Billy and Tom.
Someone donated $1.
It's right there.
Yeah.
I remember which direction that door opened. I'm like, oh man, I hope it don't open the other way. There's a door here.
Best IRL idea so far. What IRL should be about? Thank you, Booster Wing. It's very kind.
Back here. Somebody push that stuff over. I forgot the seatbelt. It's kind of jacked up.
I'm doing the best with what I can. With the live stream format, I kind of have to follow like all the laws and stuff like that. So, so if there's a seatbelt, I put it on, even if it's kind of gimpy.
Could have stuck it over that way and got you on the other side.
It's
That
all
was
good.
Stuck up there, and I never.
It's all
I
good.
wanna ride
I got a
that
waist
wheel
belt.
Be going through Michigan on the way back
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, well, if you want.
With the gum, it would taste.
I got you. You want to? Oh, really good.
We'll be going through Michigan on your way back through. I absolutely will. Daniel JH. Michigan's on the list. Going down south to the east coast, up the eastern seaboard, Maine, and then along the northern states. Michigan's along the way. So, yeah. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. That's a generous donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Just gotta open this water and drink a little bit. And I need 2 hands. It's gonna be cold. I just had some minty gum. In Canada? Well, I like to think Canadians are pretty friendly, but I think if you went there, you'd find that they're not too different from you, from like, you know, just regular people here. Like I've been through 13 states now, and I've found people here in the U.S. just as friendly as Canadians, or more, even more friendly. Maybe it's because I'm Canadian that they're more friendly. I don't know.
And you're meeting people that's actually trying to be friendly and pick you up too. Right?
Yeah. And I think I deal with a specific subset of people. So people I meet are the people that see a stranger standing on the side of the road, and for no other reason than, I don't know, they're just feeling nice, I guess, they decide to pick me up. So that subset of people that would pick up a stranger standing on the side of the road, that's kind of you already know they're a nice person, right? So I've met a lot of nice people. Yeah, people help me out a lot. roads are just a bit more, difficult to get, especially
It'd be hard
pistols.
for me to take one into Canada, probably, right?
Yeah, so
Even
like
if-
a very common one is people are bringing their guns and they're trying to get to Alaska, but if you're driving, you got to go through Canada.
Right.
And while those guns are in Canada, they have to follow Canadian laws. So you can't bring like restricted guns into Canada to get to Alaska. So that kind of annoys a lot of people because they're like, well, I'm just going to my cabin in Alaska. And we're like, well, now you're in Canada.
I've heard about some of that stuff. I've heard that, say, if I'm going to Alaska to do a show of some kind,
Yeah.
some boots on there, all the product I have could be a problem. I don't
Yeah.
know why, but
Yeah.
nothing illegal, but
Yeah, I know. And then some of the hitchhiking laws are really strange. Like in British Columbia, there's signs on the major highways and it says no hitchhiking. Pickup is illegal. So what that means is if I'm hitchhiking and someone picks me up, a police officer could pull them over and give the driver a ticket for picking me up.
oh wow, really?
And I would feel so bad if someone pulled over, did something nice with me, and they got a ticket for doing that. I would 100% insist that I pay their ticket because that's just outrageous. They were doing a kind deed, and they get punished for it.
Right. And I wonder what their point is behind doing that.
I have no idea. Like I think like it's banned in a few states, US here, and I think their mindset is the lawmakers' mindset, probably similar to drugs, is that they're like hitchhiking. They don't think it's safe. They think it's dangerous for both the person picking them up and the person hitchhiking. So in the interest of public safety, we should just ban it. I think that's the
Which I hate any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
This, I agree with it, but I don't agree that it should be a law.
that force you to wear. Yeah, you should have the freedom to. Yeah.
Exactly. That's life jackets in a boat. I agree that you should have them in a boat, but I don't want a law telling me I have to save my own life.
So I think they're trying to look out for the public safety. I just don't agree with them banning it because, like, realistically, and so many people still hitchhike through those states where it's illegal, and the police don't do anything because what are you gonna do? There's a hitchhiker hitchhiking there. Probably he's hitchhiking because he doesn't have any money. So what are you gonna do? Pull over and be like, hey, you can't hitchhike here? And he's like, well, I'm trying to go somewhere. Like, should I? Like, are you gonna pay for his bus ticket or his flight? Are you gonna drive him there yourself? Because he's hitchhiking for a reason, probably because he doesn't have any money. So I don't know what you want him to do.
Not too many people walk around with a nice camera and hitchhiking.
Yeah, I know. It is a strange setup here.
Chicken farm or something out here somewhere.
What do you think we're in high school? 2 hours now to work? Hospital.
Fort Smith was about 2.5 hours probably.
So we already got to Fort Smith.
Yeah, we're not past Fort Smith. So somewhere to, probably still looking at about 5:30. Yeah. We still got to stop at Rushville and pick up that song storage building.
Ask for what's in the Tupperware on the dash.
The Tupperware has cookies in it, guys. The Tupperware has cookies. Oh, someone donated $2 and it's like, ask them about the Tupperware on the desk. Why is there Tupperware on the dash? It's cookies. It's chocolate chip cookies.
Traveling food necessities. Everybody likes their cookies warm, right? Put them on the dash.
wide range of people. I don't mind weird people, people with strange ideas about things. It is, to me, interesting to see different people's perspectives on things. So I have a pretty open mind. And with that said, like 300 or 750 plus rides, I've never met someone that I felt threatened by. Well, except for their driving. I felt threatened by their driving, but not them as a person. But yeah, there is a extra risk there because you're dealing with the unknown. You don't really know. And I recognize that hitchhiking, because of that unknown, is you're taking more of a risk than taking a bus, plane, or train when you're going from point A to point B. But I truly don't believe it's as dangerous as people make it out to be.
Taking a bus is more dangerous, I think.
Yeah. And it turns getting from point A to B into its own adventure where you don't know what's going to happen, who's going to pick you up, what their story is, where they're going, what you'll end up doing. I've ended up in situations that I would never have ended up in, like, under my own, kind of like traveling by myself, like, just normally.
So, as a 22-year-old dude, have you met any good-looking women and tried to pick you up?
It happens infrequently, but it does happen. Yeah, older
How
women.
out of the trip?
A little bit on the older side, because I never try to flirt with people. I don't want to be that hitchhiker that, oh, there's a girl, let's flirt with her, just because there's a girl. I'm just a normal guy traveling, and it's not my goal to try and flirt with women. But if someone's a bit older, then it seems like they don't mind just pretty much being upfront about, hey, I'm interested in this. And if you want to go along with that, then you can. If you don't, then you change the subject.
Yeah, you dropped me off over here.
Yeah, people have let me drive before, in Canada only though. What was that? Rycar's in chat. Hey Rycar TV, no problem. I'll probably host you quite a few times because I think your channel's gonna grow really quickly. Get that mic so you can incorporate the singing and stuff into your channel. That'll be awesome. Where do I normally sleep? I normally sleep in my tent. I have a one-man tent. It's called the Marmot Tungsten 1P. So, yeah. Hold up. You must be successful on Tinder with all those good pickup lines. Also, here's my 100 drawings. You're so trolly today. And Anakin Skytalker, thank you for the 5 bits. Alright. Do you have family? Yeah. I've got mom, dad, stepmom, stepdad, 2 stepsisters, 2 stepbrothers, and a sister. Yeah, I've hitchhiked in 25 countries. Do you guys want to hear the country list? I've hitchhiked in, they like hearing this too, and I like to say it fast because it's funny. I've hitchhiked in Canada, Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Russia, Japan, Australia, United States of America.
Holy, you really have?
What?
You hitchhiked it? All in?
All of those countries, yeah.
Wow. How long you been doing this?
4 years. On and off. Like, I work, save up money, quit, travel. Work, save up money, quit, travel.
Wow. That's crazy. What's your favorite place?
I couldn't pick just one. Prior to this trip, based off of the experiences I've had, I narrowed it down to Ireland, Croatia, and Japan. I had a really good time in those places. On this trip, I've told people a few times now that this has become my favorite trip because I've got these people watching. They're also asking me questions. They're keeping me company. There's a lot of down period with hitchhiking where you're just like walking to a hitchhiking spot or you're waiting for a ride and there's like not that much traffic. But with them hanging out there talking to me, like I always have like my friends there talking to me.
Makes sense.
So,
So how do you hitchhike in Japan if you don't speak Japanese?
they pick you up and you try to make do with what you got. You try drop you off at a service station along, like on that highway network before they exit the highway. And once you're on that highway network, it's so easy to hop from service station to service station. It's some of the quickest hitchhiking I've ever done in my life. People are so curious what you're doing there, so they like, if they don't pick you up, they drive past you really slow and like give you the drive-by look. They're like, "What are you doing? Where are you from?" They just want to know what you're doing. So I got rides really quick in Japan by very curious Japanese people.
Did I hear the Philippines in there at all?
Not yet. I've been, yeah. So I've only.
They have some pretty strict laws here too.
I've heard, yeah. The only Asian countries I've hitchhiked in is, well, the Asian part of Russia and Japan. I've been to Hong Kong, Vietnam. Those are the only two places I'd say that like I've had stopovers in other airports, but that doesn't count. Those are the only other places I've been in Asia. I've been to a lot of places, but Asia's kind of, I just haven't explored it too much yet. I want to though. Have you been to Asia a few times?
Actually, never been out of the country.
You've never been out of the country? Are you allowed out of the country? Are you allowed to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't. I haven't even got a passport yet. So
Okay. There's some people like, you know, like if you go into Canada, even the DUI disqualifies you from coming to Canada and stuff like that. So
Wait, does it really? You get a DUI?
yeah, for a certain amount of years, yeah.
I didn't know that either. That's crazy. Yeah, I just really never had the desire. I like traveling in the U.S.
Yeah.
Guess I'm always been afraid I won't get back in. Get somewhere, get trapped.
I plan on seeing a lot when I go into the military. I'm excited about that.
Oh, what?
Hope I can see a lot of places whenever I get into the military.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you probably will. But if you were given like money wasn't a factor and you just, you know, the rest of your life could kind of be put by the wayside for a month, where would you go in the world for 1 month? It could be in the U.S. too. It doesn't have to be international, but like pick a place.
I would go to Boa Boa.
Boa Boa.
I think that place is beautiful. Love the beach.
Really have to look some stuff up. Yeah.
You'd have to think about it first, yeah.
Always want to go to the Philippines. Ireland. Love to see Ireland play some golf.
Yeah.
Iceland. Iceland's a cool place. Or Iceland and Greenland are swapped. Greenland is always like snowy and stuff. And Iceland's always green.
Yeah, yeah. We actually have a regular viewer from Greenland.
Really?
Yeah, he's in here almost every day. Greenland rules, are you here? Maybe you are, make yourself be known. We're talking about Greenland. But yeah, I've never even met anyone from Greenland. Yeah, well, like I have a viewer from Greenland, but never met anyone. It's kind of isolated. Not that many airlines fly
Definitely
there.
would like to go to Alaska.
You'd like to go to Alaska? Yeah.
All the places in the world, you want to go to Alaska?
I'd like to see it. I wouldn't want to live there, but I don't know. Some people.
Yeah, I got picked up by a guy yesterday that went to jail for 38 years for shooting his nephew. That clip, someone clipped that and posted it on Reddit, and it now has like 70,000 views. So
Oh my God. Hopefully they're not still looking for that guy again. Huh?
he's been out for 4 years. He's pretty. He seems reformed. He was a very quiet guy, but open about what happened.
I can just imagine he told you that and then he went back to being quiet. You're sitting back there thinking, oh crap.
I knew I should have brought my gun with. Give me any truck drivers pick you up?
Sometimes a lot of the trucking companies ban their drivers from picking up anyone, not just hitchhikers, like even their family and stuff. The driver's insured, the truck's insured, but I wouldn't be insured. So it's a risk to the company. They think if there's a problem, then they're liable. Like I could sue them truck and they'll just do what they want.
Hanging.
We got 41 miles.
I think it's getting a little hotter. Yeah, it's starting to heat up. It's 82 now, 75 otherwise. Definitely like to get the car and follow you. So we can see where all you go and everything. You got it?
Yeah, you got the car.
So, you're traveling along here, starts getting dark.
Yep.
What do you look for in a place to camp? You look for a campground?
All around here looks really good. Pretty forested around here. In my mind, it doesn't make sense to pay for a 10 by 10 piece of grass to put down your tent. There's so much open land out there.
That's me too, but I mean, you kind of get off the interstate, go try to find a river, creek, just
Like all I'm there to do is sleep. So if I got dropped off like right here, I just walk out 20 or 50 feet into the woods that way. So you're not right next to the highway. Set down my tent in a spot. I have a small one-man tent. I don't need too much space. Set it down, fall asleep because I'm exhausted because hitchhiking's tiring. And then I wake up pretty like if I'm close to civilization, like around a town or a city, I wake up at first light before people are out and about, and I pack up my tent before people can be too much outside and find me, and like then they get scared and stuff like that. But if I'm a bit out of the way, like if I was here, then I just get up when I feel like it, pack down my tent, walk back out to the highway, and continue hitchhiking.
Have you hitchhiked through any like really big cities?
Like I went through the LA area.
I was in Kansas City and a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, I went through Kansas City. I hitchhiked down to South Kansas or Kansas City, Kansas. Yeah, I don't like cities as much. You have to pick your spots a lot more carefully. Like I
Kinda
can't.
hard to camp.
And it's hard to camp too. Yeah. I'm getting lucky now with that, especially with cities. I have enough viewers that in most large cities there just happens to be a viewer there, and they either like offer me a ride or someone will offer me a place to stay.
That's awesome.
Twitch hiking, you know.
Yeah.
Because cities are different. Camp, the hitchhike out of, people seem a bit more closed off in cities, like less welcoming. In small towns, like sometimes people will see me walking with a bag and they're like, "You need a place to stay?" Yeah, I generally try to avoid cities. Just not that interested in them. I think I like seeing some of the old architecture and stuff in cities, but I prefer hitchhiking
got surrounding areas, but the actual population of Hot Springs is probably about 35,000.
35,000.
Then with all the surrounding areas, I'm guessing probably 50 to 60,000.
Okay.
Again,
It's a pretty nice area. Yeah.
nice. You can continue straight on down 7 through Arkadelphia. I mean through Bismarck and come out in Arkadelphia
Yeah.
and hit the interstate again. There might be some dead areas south of Hot Springs if you
Okay.
get down that way. You could go
There's the
highway,
interstate close by. Or like
highway
15 miles.
270 out of Hot Springs will take you to a little town called Malvern.
Yeah.
You can hit the interstate in Malvern.
Okay.
And you would have an cell signal all the way through that way.
Okay. Like your description of Hot Springs sounds nicer than Little Rock.
Definitely.
So I might lose the stream for a bit, but it sounds appealing to head through there. You can just drop me off wherever, and I'm sure I'll get a ride on that rural road through like
We're going all the way to Hot Springs Village. So
Hot Springs. What?
Hot Springs Village.
Hot Springs Village. Okay, I'll look that up.
So that's
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that.
probably what is it, about 20 miles to Hot Springs, something like that.
Yeah. Oh, that might be cool. Yeah. Oh, I might have to check that out. What? When I'm not when I'm hitchhiking, I'm carrying, the 60-pound bag, and that's not fun to carry if you don't have to, right? But when I don't have to carry my bag, I do. Like when I got picked up by a viewer in Denver, Colorado, we went for a hike the next morning, and I could leave my big bag behind and then go for a hike. So I love hiking, just not when I have to carry my bag. So yeah, maybe if I go there, I might do some hiking or something. Although, is it supposed to be stormy there too? Oh, okay. Countryman, you watch from a hospital bag. Well, I hope you get better for whatever reason you're in a hospital bed for. I'm not sweating, it's actually quite cold. Well, not cool. It's gonna be stormy? Perfect. Make things difficult. Stop effing. Okay. So here's the choice I have to make. So I can either get off in probably 20 miles in Russellville, or then going down State Highway 7 and going to Hot Springs. If I go down that highway, I'll probably lose the stream at some points because we're going through a national park thing like that. There's just not going to be service, but it will be beautiful. If I get out in Russellville, I'll probably be going through Little Rock, but their description of Hot Springs sounds quite nice. A bit smaller, a bit nicer, We're already losing the stream a little bit. Shouldn't. Should be fine here. all the different words. I don't know how to troubleshoot that right now. My bag and I can probably reach it. Unlimited 4G? No, I have to go through a third-party company, and it costs a bit more, a decent chunk more. So I have unlimited with Verizon, but it's not through Verizon, it's through a third party. Rogers. We're down by Russellville, like east of Fort Smith now. Yeah, that's right, everyone. This is a born-again Christian channel. We only listen to Christian rock, and we also sing hymns. Can I ask all of you watching what your favorite Christian hymn is? I honestly don't think I can pick a favorite. They're just all too good. Hark, hear the neckbirds sing. I like that. Thanks for 100 bits, Daniel. Do you watch any YouTube? A little bit. Not too not too much. I don't really have like particular channels that I follow. Just like go to YouTube sometimes for entertainment, and you find it there. I did watch some. Did a little bit of research before I started this live streaming thing, and went on YouTube and looked at what other people were doing as far as travel, vlog, and stuff like that. Like not live stuff, just post-production stuff. And the quality has gotten extremely good. You know, Casey Neistat and now like other people have really upped their production quality of what a vlog, what travel videos can be. Ozzy Osbourne, that's a good one. That's a good one, Angel Gignan. At my service, I really like to play a little Ozzy. Really sets the mood for the service. Yeah, this is now an ASMR stream with engine noises. V8 ASMR. Yeah, this was a good hitch, and I wasn't even hitchhiking yet. I just put my bag down, and then I didn't even have my thumb out. What are you talking about? Ozzy is very religious, isn't it? Didn't they say something in the Bible about biting off a bat's head at a concert or something? Ask for a cookie? Actually, I kind of do want a cookie. They did offer me one, but then I was eating gum at that time. But now that I am not chewing gum, I want a cookie. Yeah, Foop, you did show me that. Hey, could I try one of those cookies? Now that I don't have gum mouth? Thank you. Oh, M&M's? Did you guys make these? Oh, okay. awesome though. Everyone's graduating. Next stage of your life. Yeah, there you go. You can come with me for a ride. Yeah, we'll tag team. Yeah, yeah. it. We drove past it.
We'll see.
Nuclear power plant. Springfield? Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get a view. I saw the cooling tower. One sec. Let's see if there's a clearing up here. It's not really much clearing. It's too, bush is too thick. Oh yeah. No nuclear power plant for you guys. Oh, tiny clearing. Yeah, I'll go to Hot Springs. That sounds a lot nicer. Well, you can see the cooling, the steam from the cooling tower, but that's it. All right, cars here. Oh, that's all good. All good. Cool. Hot Springs is the shit? Alright, well that's where we're going, everyone. Does that power a large portion of the state? How much does it, do you know? I just don't know the numbers on like how much they can generate. Yeah. We tried. Oh, 24.1 gigawatts. Do you have to go 88 miles per hour as well? Bathhouse Row in Hot Springs. It's full of history. That sounds nice. Are there bathhouses? And are they clothing optional? What's a gigawatt? Oh, I know you know. And I know that you know that I know that you know. Yeah, as we head south through here, we're probably going to lose signal a couple times. Or, like, guaranteed we're going to lose signal a couple times.
Yeah, we definitely will, but it'll be a little bit before we do.
Yeah. So,
Once I pull out in front of somebody, then you're going to lose it for good.
it's just the worst kind of steady traffic. Just small enough gaps where... Okay. photography though. Wow. What a cameraman. Nuclear power. Wow. It's steam from a cooling tower at a nuclear power plant. So it's not actually smoke, it's steam. Yeah, it's probably like 3 Mile Island, just without the meltdown, hopefully.
Coming from Garden Hill, you turn this guy. So it's on the other side of Russell. Yes. Victoria skyline.
Hello from Ukraine. Well,
There.
I have my Ukrainian surname still, but I do not have my Ukrainian heritage anymore. I still have my Daniluk surname. But welcome. I think you're the first Ukraine viewer that's come out and said hello, so welcome to the channel. Really? Like a small college or a big college? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Hello, Andrew.
How many people from Arkansas are watching you?
Yeah, I'll ask them. Is anyone in chat from Arkansas or in Arkansas? I had a few people this morning that were nearby. One person was considering picking me up, but they had to pick up their sister or something instead. But I think there's a couple. I'm not sure if they're still on, but there's a delay, but we'll see. We got one guy, Tyler Tater from Jonesboro area. Is that okay? We got from Oklahoma, live in Missouri. One's in Paris, Arkansas.
That's fairly close.
Yeah.
Not sure exactly where that
Got one that lived in Branson, Missouri, which is near Arkansas. But yeah, you got a couple. Go to Sonic, get a smoothie. I have those poker chips still for the free drinks from Sonic. I forget what drinks they were, but yeah. Oh, you're in Alabama, used to live in North Little Rock? Hey, You lived where people told me not to go. You think Arkansas also has the most adult video stores than any other state? Can you vouch for that?
A lot. See 'em on the interstate all.
And I still have my free sandwich from Chick-fil-A that I need to cash in. I forget when that expires. I should actually check that. It expires at some point.
This town is kind of like, almost in a way, about what Hot Springs looks like. So Hot Springs is a lot nicer.
So,
It's one of the
oh,
bigger too.
okay. So picture this, but nicer, and I've got
Yeah.
Hot Springs. All right. Am I gonna try for Key West, Trev? Where's Key West again? That's Florida. Do you guys know where Key West is? Florida?
Florida. It is
Yeah.
Florida.
Florida? Southern Florida? I don't know. I don't know how far south I want to go in Florida because it's gonna be hot, and I'm Canadian.
Yeah, but Key West is a lot of good-looking women.
Does it? This is now a hitchhiking and pickup artist stream.
That's reason enough to go.
Uh-huh. The furthest south? I don't know if I can go the furthest south, guys. I don't know if I can handle it. I was struggling enough yesterday with 90 Fahrenheit and 50-60% humidity. I'm sure it's beautiful though. And you never know.
I've never been, but I would imagine.
Yeah, it's on an island. Okay, it's coming back to me. I think one of my drivers back in California used to live on Key West. I think we were talking about it. Just pop by it. Fort Smith. That place has a fun. Was Fort Smith the place you were asking if I wanted to get dropped off of? So no, we didn't get out in Fort Smith. Went east, and now we're going south to Hot Springs. Yeah. Yeah, the weather is so much nicer today than yesterday. As far as being outside and walking, until the thunder and lightning comes, then it won't be as nice. Just please go to New Orleans. I want to. I know it's gonna be hot, but I want to. I think it'll be a cool city to check out. You get used to it after Texas and Louisiana? Probably. If I get used to the heat, then I might go down south.
A lot of hot states coming up.
I know. My body's usually pretty good at adapting and getting used to the climate I put it into, but
Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
yeah.
Very hot. Well, they probably will be by the time you get there.
Yeah. Just go to Mexico, not unless I speak Spanish. I learned from Russia that you miss out on a lot if you don't speak the local language.
Do you actually speak any other languages?
And not to a level where I'd say I speak those languages.
Right? Enough to order?
Yeah, enough to try and be polite and say hello in their language and not just go walk up and start speaking English to them, but not much better than that.
That's pretty cool. You've been that many places to travel and
Yeah,
make your way.
it's been a fun 4 years, that's for sure. And
That's one of the reasons I haven't really traveled. Is I speak the language. I'd be afraid
Yeah.
to get around.
like with that said, English is pretty prolific. Like say you want to go to Europe, Western Europe. It seems almost everyone speaks, like it's not their first language, but it's their second or third language. So you can get by with English pretty well in a lot of places, and some places not so much. But yeah, if you wanted to go, sorry. In probably the cities, you could get by pretty well, and if your goal wasn't to talk to people and stuff like that, like if you just want to like order at restaurants and stuff, you can get by just fine. And like everything, a lot of things are like vending machine based still too. So if you want some ramen, you go to like a nice ramen noodle house. You don't even have to talk to anyone to order it. You put your, whatever it is, 1,000 yen in. You just pick the picture you want, the ramen you want. It spits out a little receipt thing. You hand that to the guy working behind the counter. They make the ramen for you and hand it to you. You don't have to actually say anything if you don't want to. Double tap's right. Russellville, Arkansas. I'm from Western Canada. W2 skirt. Skirt. What am I gonna do here? I don't know. Hitchhike, check things out, meet some people. I don't know. Maybe do a little walking. Some more social eating. Streamlabs screwed up and it chose close the chat on here, which means I won't be able to read chat from here until I restart the stream and restart Streamlabs. So I'm going to restart the stream, so don't go anywhere. I'm just restarting the stream. Don't hate me, please. I'll be right back. 5 seconds.